Hello everyone. So in my previous videos, we have learned how to create credential, how to access the file of Azure Data Lake Gen 2 using Synapse Serverless SQL. Now in this video, we will learn how to create view on top of that file. Okay. So if we create a view, then every time we don't need to write a lengthy SQL statement like need to provide a dataset path, data source path, everything. So just example. Um, Let me give you some example here. So here is the option. So here we write the query. So whenever we have to fetch the data from this path, okay, we need to write this entire query, okay. But what if we create a view on top of this query? So every time we don't need to write this select. Simply we can select this view and we can see the data. Okay, let me show you. When I run this, we will see some data. Okay, we can see some data. So every time we have to execute this select command. Okay, but instead of writing this query or providing this bulk path, this configuration like a format, parse, version, header, we can directly create a view on top of this. Okay, so already an object name dim currency. So let's give something name test. Okay. So we created. Now let's try to fetch the data from this view. So it will be very simple. Now I don't need to write this query. Simply I can fetch the data from this view. Okay. So in my previous videos, we have learned many ways to fetch the file of Azure Data Lake Gen 2 account. Many ways means like if the file is in JSON format, if the file is in Parquet format, if the file is in CSV format, or files are in multiple folders, or we have to fetch multiple files from any specific folder or multiple folders. Okay, so in every case we don't need to do any extra thing. We just need to write a very simple statement: create view name as. After that, whatever query we have written, okay, we just need to write that one. So just to clarify this, I want to give one more example. So in this video, I tried to access my delta lake file. Delta files means file was in the delta format. So to create a view on top of this file, I don't need to do any extra thing. Simply, I just need to write create view, any name we can give anything, and as, and simply I need to run this command. I will be able to create view. So in my previous videos, we have done multiple things to fetch the file, whether file was in different format or file was at different locations. So if we don't want to write all those kind of query every time and we want some simple structure, then the simple best thing is to create view on top of that query. So just want to give one last example. So in this I try to access file from various folders, or I try to access multiple file from one folder. So just example. So in this example, I try to access file from two folder. Here we can see we have a two folder path. Okay, so instead of like assume this is my requirement, I need to fetch the file from multiple folders, or we need to automate this process, then we need to write this query. So instead of doing this, we can create a view on top of this query. Simply create view, view name we can give anything like taxi vendor. Okay, after that just give as and then run the query. Okay, Completed with error. Created view is not allowed. Oh, sorry. Here need to select database. Now let's run this. So command executed successfully. Simply now let's fetch the data. Select the star from vendor. Now we can see the data of this view. Okay, so it is very simple. We just need to write a simple command on top of query. Okay, doesn't matter what kind of query, how complex query are. Okay, so if we don't want to write a complex query and don't want to face the complex sorry, if we don't want to write a complex query every time or don't want to use that query every time, simply we need to write the query and we need to create a view on top of that, and then next time we will use that view instead of writing or using that complex query. So this is all about view in Synapse Serverless pool. Thank you.